Lovebug. If you happen to be new here, my name is Yvonne. My channel is all about being an intersection between faith, fashion, and fragrance. So if that is a yo vibe, consider joining the Lovebug tribe. Hopping into today's video, y'all, we talking some junk. We talking some trash. It is empties time. So we have our April empties. So if you want to see what trash I was able to accumulate in the month of April, go ahead, grab your snacky snack, sit back, relax, and let's hop right into the video. Per use, digging in and pulling out. So I have the Shea Cocoa Good Wipes. These are the flushable wipes, plant-based, extra large size. I do enjoy these, and I enjoyed the extra large, so I do think I probably would continue to repurchase. I know I was kind of like on the fence, but I do like them. They don't cause me any irritation. As someone who has nails, keeps nails on, and typically keeps a little length on my nails, the extra large size is just perfect for me. So I do see myself possibly repurchasing these. I finished the Sparkling Berry Body Lotion from Jergens. I'm gonna be honest, I did not love this. I did not love the formula, and I did not love the smell, so I don't foresee myself repurchasing. Now, I do have another one from this line. It is the, I think, Warm Amber, or the Amber one that was in this line. So I'm hoping that I will at least enjoy that one more, because I did not like this one. I was not in love with it. I did not find it to be that nourishing or hydrating. And Jergens typically does me right, but this one, I don't know. I think it started off good, and then the further down I got, I just didn't love it. So I don't see myself repurchasing this one. I finished a Bioma Brightening Body Wash. I enjoyed this, okay? I got this from TJ Maxx for $9.99, and I really did enjoy this. Now, I can't say that I saw a whole difference when it comes to brightening, but I did find my skin to be like smoother and softer and more supple after use. So I can definitely see myself repurchasing. Like I said, I can't speak to the whole brightening piece, but I do feel like it gave my skin a soft, suppleness to it, and so I really did enjoy it. So I can definitely see myself repurchasing this. I know you can't tell because the label is definitely ripped off, but this is the Johnson's, I think it's the Shea baby oil, and I finally finished this. I have had this for years, and I finally was able to finish it. I don't see myself repurchasing just because I found other body oils that just work better for my skin. So I don't really see myself necessarily needing a baby oil, or definitely not this big size, but I enjoyed her while I had her. I finished the Fix My Hair Intensive Repair Conditioning Mask by Aunt Jackie's. I remember like it just being okay. Like I feel like it was decent. It was good. It wasn't a bad mask. I just feel like I ran through it so fast. Like I feel like this tub only got me like 3 uses, and I would prefer for a deep conditioner to kind of stretch me a little bit, but I think I would repurchase again. I got it from my local hair store for $8.99. So if I need to, I probably would repurchase. But it was okay. Like I don't think it did anything negative to my hair or anything like that. So I think it was good, and I could see myself possibly repurchasing. I finished the Josie Maran body scrub, and this was in, I believe, oat and honey. It's like oat milk and honey or something like that. Finished that. I preferred the scent of this one more than the other one. But the thing about Josie Maran body scrubs that I will always tell people to keep in mind is they have this oil to it. So it has an oily consistency. You have the scrub, but it's also like oily on your skin, and so you have to kind of figure out if that's something that you like. I can see myself repurchasing because it does not bother me, but I think it works for where exfoliating and using scrubs is in my shower routine. That's why it works for me. But just that oily residue on wet skin, I don't love. But because it's in the beginning of my shower routine, it works for me. So I can definitely see myself repurchasing this. I finished the water body wash from Bath and Body Works, and I don't think I would repurchase this. I do enjoy the formulation of the moisturizing body washes, but there was something very green, kind of like a green leaf, bamboo, something element to this, that it was not just a fresh water. It was like water in the forest, like a wet, dewy leaf, which I was not in love with. It was not my ideal smell and scent profile. So I don't think I would repurchase this specific scent, but I would repurchase more of the Bath and Body Works moisturizing body washes. I finished another thing of Good Wipes, and this was in rose water. Out of the two, I prefer the Cocoa and Shea, so I probably would lean more into purchasing Cocoa and Shea if I'm going to repurchase. This one was not bad, but it was still a lot more scented than I would love to use on my more intimate areas, so I would lean more into the Cocoa and Shea. I finished a Suave Vanilla Silk body wash. I liked this. It was like a thick consistency. It was a bit hydrating. I liked the formula, but there was something in the scent that kind of smelled a little mature. Now, that was not a complete deal breaker, so I'm like, if need be, if this is the only thing, I would use it. It's not bad, but I wouldn't say it's a love for me that I'm just running out to repurchase, but I can see myself purchasing again. I finished the African Pride Foam Setting Mousse. I get this from my local hair store for $6.99. When I went in to try to repurchase, the hair store that I went to did not have it, so I ended up getting another foam mousse. So I'm really testing out that one, and I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of enjoying it. Though this is good, and I have repurchased, and I do think I will repurchase. This is like a 3-week-old twist out. I think it's like 2 or 3 week old twist out. Like, and she still looks good. I feel like my curls are still defined. So I'm not gonna lie, that new mousse I'm trying out might be a new heavy hitter, but I do still enjoy her, and I would repurchase her. Finished 2 of the Dove Original White Bars. Always repurchase. Love these. I finished a Murray's Beeswax. I know I've had this for years. I think I purchased this when I used to get like a lot of rope twists in my hair, and it's just been sitting, and so I kind of just used her to kind of just seal up the ends and the moisture in my ends because I only had a little bit left, so I just went ahead and finished her out. So I have not used beeswax in my hair routine in a long time, so I don't necessarily see myself repurchasing, but if I'm in need of beeswax, I'm always gonna go for Murray. So yeah. Okay, so I did finish a variety of different lip products. So we have the e.l.f. Glow Reviver lip oil, and this is in Honey Talks. I love this stuff. I have repurchased, will continue to repurchase. This is supposed to be like a mauve color, but to me it just really appears like clear. So I really do enjoy this, and I enjoy this formulation, so I definitely would repurchase. I finished in LYS Speak Love Glossy Lip Treatment Oil, black owned. Could be, I believe they can still be found at Sephora. I'm not sure. I feel like the last time I went to look for them, they were not in my local Sephora, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But I also wasn't like fully scouring the store, so I could have just overlooked them. But I do enjoy this formulation and really did enjoy this. And then we have Ruby and Millie. This is the Lip Butter Balm in Vanilla Beige. And formula, I love. Scent, I don't really like. For it to be called Vanilla Beige, I definitely expected something a little bit more vanilla leaning. It smells like chocolate to me, and I'm not in love with that. But once you apply, you can probably smell the scent for probably about the first maybe 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes. And then after that, it just becomes a regular lip balm. So it throws me off on initial application, but after it typically just dries down, it works fine. And I think this is supposed to be like inspired by Summer Fridays lip balm. So Ruby and Millie can be found at like a TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I do enjoy the formulation. Like I said, I don't see myself repurchasing this specific scent because I did not love it, but I am trying out others from the brand to see which one I do really, really love. And I think lastly, everything else is fragrance related, so let's get into it. So we have 2 empties from the Clean Reserve H2O collection. We have Brilliant Peony and Golden Citrus. I do not foresee myself repurchasing either one of these. The H2O collection from Clean Reserve has this water-based technology, but I can always smell it in the fragrance, and it's like the water-based technology is in the forefront as opposed to being in the background, and so it always throws me off with the scent profile. So I just don't think that I love this formulation, and I don't think that this is the formula for me, so I don't see myself repurchasing these. I finished 2 samples from Le Monde Gourmand. So we have Stell Ocean and Fruit Dew Dragon. I like these, but I wouldn't say that I love them. And what I find, the one I would consider repurchasing is Fruit Do Dragon. But every time that I smell Fruit Do Dragon in stores, say that 10 times fast. Every time I go to smell it, there is something that smells off, and it never smelled like this. And so I just never purchased it. And Cell Ocean was okay, but it was not like something I had to have. I have a lot of like watery, aquatic type of scent, so it wasn't something I had to have. So I don't necessarily think that I would upgrade either one of these, to be honest. So we do have some samples. So this is Afterglow from Heaven Sent by Shannon. I liked it, but I didn't love it, so I don't see myself upgrading. It was kind of like a mixed berry type of fruity type of fragrance. I liked it, but did not love it. And then we have a sample from Jo Malone. This is English Pear and Sweet Pea. I did not like this at all. I don't feel like it responded well with my body chemistry, so I don't see myself upgrading either one of these. Finished some perfume oils. Both of these were on my tray this month. So I have Moschino. I don't know which Moschino this was inspired by. It had pink like oil in it. I don't know if it's inspired by bubblegum or not, but it didn't smell candy to me. So I did enjoy this, and if I do see it again, I do think I'll pick it up from my local beauty supply store. And this is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. This was also on my April tray, and this is from the Habitat collection, also picked up from my local hair store. And I do enjoy this, so I can definitely see myself repurchasing this. I finished some travel sizes. So we have Floral Street. This is Electric Rhubarb. I liked but did not love, so I don't see myself repurchasing this. It's kind of fruity, but like a little smoky, a little intense, and I'm not in love with this, so I don't see myself repurchasing. I finished a travel size of Kayali's Young Bougie Marshmallow. Love this DNA. I do have it on my wish list to upgrade, but I don't think I'm going to upgrade in a certain time soon, because I do have another small travel size, and I do have Mimic 166, which is inspired by that Kayali Young Bougie Marshmallow DNA. So I think I have enough of that scent profile right now. And then we have Skylar's Capri Summer. I have this on my wish list to upgrade. I don't know when, because when I picked up this travel size, they were sold in Sephora. I've no longer seen them in Sephora, and I've not seen them in Sephora in years, at least not in my local Sephora. So I don't know in what capacity I would be able to upgrade, but I do love this. So I'm going to keep scouring and see if I can get my hands on a large size bottle, because I think this is so beautiful. It is literally just like a fruity, fresh, aquatic, clean type of scent. Not soapy clean, but just like fresh clean. And it's just so beautiful. It's like perfect for a summer day, and I just love them. So those were the travels that I finished this month. I finished a little mini of YSL Libre. This is the original. I still have another mini of the Intense. So I'm kind of debating which one I would want to upgrade, but I don't think it's going to be this one. I do think I like the Intense a bit more, but I'm not pressed for this YSL DNA, so I probably will hold off and see if the Vanille Couture comes back out, and see between those which one I might want to upgrade. But I do love it, and I'm going to keep this little mini to add to my mini collection. It's so cute though. The bottle is gorgeous. Now we have some full-size bottles. So I finished Vanilla Mousse from Le Monde Gourmand. I love this. This is just a real simple, easy peasy, easy reach type of vanilla. It's not complicated. It's like a little sweet, but not like sugary sweet or nauseating, anything like that. So I don't need to upgrade this one anytime soon, because I do have a big size bottle, like their jumbo bottle of this. So it's not a need to upgrade right now, because I still have a whole bunch of juice like this in my collection. I finished Sweet Lychee from Etley, and I'm going to be honest, I don't see myself repurchasing this. This was extremely sweet. I remember smelling it initially and was just like, oh, it's pretty. But like the more that I actually wore it and applied to skin, I was like, oh, you are so sweet. And it would kind of become a little sickly sweet and very nauseating. So I am happy to kind of just slide her out of my collection. But if you like a sweet lychee fragrance, I feel like she's even sweeter than like Lychee Dream from Sand and Fog, or Lychee Eden Sparkling Lychee or whatever it's called from Heyyy. I feel like she's even sweeter than that. So if you want something sweeter, then this might be a good option. And Heyyy is a extremely affordable brand. So this bottle size, which is a 30 ml, was $15. So it's great when it comes to affordability, but this was not the one for me. So I think I'm one and done with this one. I finished my Mon Paris from YSL and she was gorgeous. I love this fragrance. This was one of the first fragrances I remember falling in love with, and she is like a fruity floral type of fragrance. I know she has some patchouli, so I know patchouli can be funny for some people. Now, even though I finished the full size bottle, I still have the travel size, so I'm not completely done with this fragrance profile, but I do think I would repurchase. I don't think I'm gonna rush out to repurchase because I think I'm good for now, but maybe sometime in the future I will pick up another YSL Mon Paris. And look at that bottle, she is so adorbs. She's gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. And lastly, I finished two from Finery. So I finished Pistachio Please and Flower Bed. I went and finished them. So I know Flower Bed is supposed to be inspired by Chanel Chance Otendre, and this is just a beautiful, bright, floral, dewy floral type of fragrance. Really do enjoy her. I can see myself repurchasing. I don't know if I'm going to rush out and do it right now or anytime soon, but I can definitely see myself picking up another one. And then we have Pistachio Please from Finery. I know some people, it's mixed reviews. Some people say it's supposed to be Sol de Janeiro, the pistachio one. I think it's 67 or whatever it was, the original pistachio one. And some people say it's supposed to be Heyy's Yum Pistachio Gelato. I don't know what it's inspired by, but I know that this is the pistachio that I love and I enjoy. I think this one is beautiful. Yum Pistachio Gelato did not work for me, but this one did. And the Sol de Janeiro one did not work for me, but this one did. So whatever Finery did to get this one right, they did it perfect. So I can definitely see myself repurchasing. I don't see myself having a need for it right now because we are moving into summer. So I might begin to have a craving for this fragrance the closer we get to fall. So we will see. But I really did enjoy both of these. So that was Flower Bed and Pistachio Please from Finery. So y'all, that is it. That is all of my junk from April. I think I did pretty good, especially when it came to finishing out some full-size bottles of fragrances. I finished out a total of 5 this month, and I got out some travel sizes, got out some perfume oils. So I think I did really good on that front. So definitely sign up in the group chat and let me know what did you finish for the month of April. But that is it for today's video. I hope to see you back here next time for another upload. But until then, remember that I love you, God loves you. So remember to always, and I'll do me always love you too. Smooches, love bug.